introvert here. My MBTI is INTJ. Yet, the whole weekend I've been trying to prove to people that I'm an introvert. If only the people that I was with yesterday night can now see in my mind that I'm trying to avoid an event that we are all supposed to show up for today. I'm here thinking, should I just go and play basketball by myself and tell them I wasn't feeling so good? But I thought I was supposed to be extrovert. Even he did. Just because I'm vocal and I say things and try to make people feel welcome and then recline back to my shell. I think a lot of people sometimes forget, people who think I'm an extrovert forget that before they met me, or when at the point when they met me, I was silent. I was basically not talking. One that argues with me on Facebook that I had to be rude to me. Well, I can see that you know me better than I know myself, and science knows me. She's forgetting that the first time she spoke to me recently, I was actually just serving drinks, not talking to people, just, hey, go, here you go. And then she called my name and she said, oh, I know you from Unity Primary School. I was like, I don't know you. Is an extrovert not supposed to say, oh, really? I know you too. I was like, I don't know you. That was my reaction. That's clearly introverted. But no, she's arguing with me, telling me that, you, introvert? Everybody, even the people in my school, if they can just try to play it back a little bit, you can see that when I got there first, I wasn't talking to anybody. I can actually just recline back and stop talking to people. Thankfully, in each of us, there's supposed to be a blend of the other spectrum. So some studies have shown that we are all ambiverts. Well, most of us are ambiverts. Then the few that are extreme introvert or extroverts actually have a problem. If you are completely, totally introverted, you're antisocial. If you're completely extroverted, I don't know what the word is, but I think there's a problem with you being by yourself. There must be something you're running away from. I haven't looked it up yet, but my brain is saying, yeah, that's what it is. But anyways, I'm an INTJ, introvert. We get drained. So if you've ever met me and you've had this misconception about me that I'm extroverted, I want you to stop and play back when you first met me. How was I? Was I talking to you? Did you reach out to me first, or did I reach out to you first? If I reached out to you first before I did I act like I was friendly at first, or did I suddenly just become friendly? I can assure you it was sudden. All of a sudden, I'm talking to you. It's because in my head, I battled all those demons. Keep to yourself. Don't talk to them. Okay, just try and talk to them. Yes, I have those thoughts in my head. Sometimes I don't like human beings. Sometimes I don't like people. If you hear me talking about people, sometimes in my head, I feel people are dumb. I feel human beings are just dumb. Like, I feel like human beings need to be wiped out. Those are not the thoughts of an extrovert. I might even be psychotic, I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like human beings need a whooping. Like, there needs to be some sort of reset because there's something wrong with us. That's what I think. And I don't think those are the thoughts of an extrovert who has to be friendly. I'm here thinking, how do we reset humanity so that human beings will be better? Even if it means wiping us off. That's very introverted, right? And dark, yeah. Same thing when there was this whole, temperament thing that people team the highs. And a lot of people thought I was sanguine. I said, I'm not sanguine, I'm melancholy. You? Melancholy? Yes, dude. Melancholy is also a bit, they will talk and then go back to the reserve. That's who I am. That's who I am. And I think that's why some people now think I'm rude. Because as an introvert, and I think as a divergent too, if something's not making sense to me, I just stop. immediately, and it looks rude. Some people who know me personally, who have made the effort to understand me, know that I'm not rude. One of them is Hamza, my course mate and my colleague. Because when we went for the tour we did on Friday, he first of all didn't want to communicate with people. Then I brought him out on his shell. I took pictures of him trying to make him laugh. Then all of a sudden I switched off. And he was like, don't do this to me. You are the one that made me start talking. Now you don't want to talk to people. If only others could hear our conversations, they'll know that I am not an extrovert. I'm in no way close to being an extrovert. I'm very introverted. But I asked him, am I rude? Because the thing about me is I hear a lot of things going on around me. Sometimes I pretend that I don't hear them. So I try to make a joke with two Korean buddies that were with us. And they said, do you want to try this 10-1 snack? And I didn't show interest at first. I was like, no, not really. I don't want it. So a Mauritanian now told me, you know that to them, they think you don't like their food. I'm like, well, they should have just asked me. So I made the effort and said, so when I said that I don't want to eat that, it was a joke. Like, I have the money, but I just don't want to spend it. Something close to that. They were still trying to figure out what I was saying. I said, well, it's a joke. I'm American. No, I said it's a joke. Then I walked forward. Then I overheard them speaking behind me, and Hamza was literally defending me. Hamza was saying, oh no, he's from the US. That's how he is. That's the way he put it. So eventually, when we were riding back in the bus, I asked him what happened. He told me that they were thinking that I was rude. He said, no, he's American. That's how he is. So, because I asked him on several occasions, am I rude? Because I know that I sometimes can just stop. I know when I do it, I just stop in the middle of something if it's not making sense for me, and I express my thoughts. He's like, no, they're not rude. And my friend too, Erica Hightower, Miss Hightower, I salute you. Same thing. She used to think that I was rude. She was discussing with my niece a day I broke her. And she said, I thought your uncle was rude, but because he could just stop in the middle of a conversation. That's me. I can be saying something and just stop and switch to something else. My brain is thinking of something else. But because DJ Hassan is the same way, she now understands that, okay, this guy is not rude. There's a lot going on in his head. I've said a lot of things. Said that I'm introverted. I don't like human beings. I wish humans were going to go extinct, or we have a superior blend of humans who are smart and who have empathy, who are not trying to overtake or take over the other species of humans, or other breed or grade or format or featured of humans. But at the same time, I don't like laziness. I think lazy people should go extinct too. And I don't mean like people who are smart workers. No, I mean people who can hardly move, hardly do anything. Should I have said that out loud? Okay, somebody should diagnose me. Maybe I'm psychotic. Or maybe I'm just an introverted introvert who once in a while decides to come out of my shell and be friendly. Now I've just rambled again for a long time, and people still wonder if I'm an introvert. But these are just my personal thoughts I'm putting out there. So yeah, I see why I don't sound like an introvert. I'm really an introvert. I don't really like people. I wish people would know that I don't like them. That's why I'm surrounded by computers, games, stuff. Hey Google, how are you? I have that. I have Alexa. Hey Google.
Alexa has restrict.
Oh shoosh. Anyway, you get the point. Deuces.
Currently in Gumi C, it's 68 degrees.
I didn't ask you, but thank you.